Hey, what's up friends, it's Moses. I hope and pray that you guys are doing good. I'm just starting my day. Today I'm starting off with a load going to a customer I've never been at before, so it's gonna be my first time going to this particular customer. I'm not sure if it's gonna be a live or it's a drop. From what I see, it's an open window. So usually when you have an open window, it means it's gonna be a drop. But sometimes you may have an open window, get there, and then it's a live. So we'll see. So I'm not sure if I will have the time today, but I'm gonna try and see if we'll get an opportunity to do some backing, because somebody was asking how do they know when to counter steer or when to get back underneath the trailer, right? And then somebody else was asking how they make a correction. So we're gonna try and see if we can work at answering those two questions. I know in the other videos I've talked about how to make the correction, right? But I'll briefly talk about it again so that we all can get on the same page. But I'm not sure if we'll be able to get, okay, this needs to go down because there is space there, so I need to bring it down. I'm looking for 2250. That's the address. It should be on my left. Probably this one right here. Yep.
Arriving at 2250 Lion Country Parkway on the left.
This is it right here on the left. 2250. That gate right there that I just passed is closed. There is another place right here that I saw when I checked it on Google. This seems... So the question is, are they open? I can see some... doesn't look like this place is open, but we'll find out. The thing I don't like about, like finding places closed is that you miss out on money, because right now if this place is closed, it means they will have me take back this load to the yard, which means instead of picking up another load, I'm taking back this, so you end up losing money on it. So no bueno. Driver check-in around gate. So the driver check-in should be that door right there, but of course, as you can tell, there's no way I'm getting in there. But that right there should be the driver check-in. Shipper stairs. Oh, slippery. I think that's supposed to be slippery stairs. Be careful. But it's closed. Looks like if this customer was open, it was gonna be a live unload, because I don't think we have any. I don't see any places where we would have empties. So as expected, I've just got a message from my manager telling me to take back the load to the yard. So right now the time is 16:09. I'm heading back to Hazlet. The reason I like driving on Sundays is because there is not a lot of traffic. So if it was like a Monday or a Friday, after struggling through traffic coming, and then you have to struggle through traffic going back, that wouldn't be a good thing. For those of you that want to come work for JB Hunt, whether you are new out of training, just got your license, or you have experience, we are currently hiring. So if you want to join us, I encourage you to send me an email with your name, phone number and zip code. I will ask Susan to give you a call and let you know what opportunities are available in your area. Now, if for some reason you choose to go straight to JB Hunt, either through their website or by calling them, please do me a favor and remember, on the very first time that you talk to somebody from JB Hunt, if you talk to a recruiter, let them know that Moses referred you. Give them my name and my alpha code, which is KANM8. But other than that, the best way to do it really is to just send me an email with your zip code and phone number, and then I can ask Susan to give you a call. So I'm thinking, since I'm here, let's do that thing I told you about, backing up. Let's get a hole here. Okay, this one has 2 holes, but let me go use the other one that has just one hole, so that we back up and do some practice. So the question that I want to answer is, somebody was asking, how do you know when to like counter steer, when to get back underneath the trailer? That's what I'm gonna try and do. This right here is the space we are going to back into. As you can tell, on that side you can see that that trailer is somehow close to the line. This side we are kind of good, there's space. So this is the space I want to back into, right? So I'm gonna set up. Now I came from the other side. If you can see, my trailer is not really straight because I came from the other side, but I'm gonna try and set it up so that we set up to back into here. Okay, so let us look at this, right? This is what we are talking about. We are going to back into that space, and what I've always said is that what you want to look to or look at are these tires right here. So when you look at this tire, you think of it as a line, and you want this tire to come, and you want this trailer to come at an angle where it's gonna come in as close as possible right here, right on that line. That is what we are trying to focus on. What we are trying to do is, we want this place, we want to push this part of the trailer that side, so that when we push this part of the trailer that side, it will cause that part of the trailer to come this side. And the way to do it is to turn our tires all the way the other side, so that this truck is gonna come like this and push this place, this place that side, so that the back of the trailer will come in. Because remember, what we want is this side. You see how we want this side to come in that side, so we want it to turn like that. That's what we are focusing on. What we are gonna do is, we are gonna turn all the way that side like this, because we want our trailer to come this side. I'm looking at my tires and the other line. I've seen that it has started moving this side. So when I see it starting to move this side, I'm gonna now counter steer to get back underneath, because it's gonna take time. You see how, if you look here, I don't know if you guys can see, here's where my trailer is. I'm going to get back underneath because it takes time. As it rolls, I want to make sure I'm getting back underneath. So I'm counter steering to get back underneath. Even though I have counter steered, I can see. Now if I look and say, it's going the other side, I need it to come back, then I just turn it a little bit. and look at it. You see how it's coming back? I turn it a little bit and look at it. Now I can see I'm almost at the line where I want it to be. And if you look again where my trailer is, if you guys, I hope you guys can see, I'm going to counter steer and get back underneath. So I'm getting back underneath it at this point. So I go all the way to get back underneath, but it's still doing what I told it to do. You see? And at that point, you see how I'm like, maybe I want it to come more this side, because I want to be as close as possible to that line. So I go just a little bit. Okay? This time, just a little bit. And I'm waiting. Now I know by looking at it that I need my truck to be back here so that it's kind of straight. So I make sure I'm all the way this side. Watch. You see? You see? Now I look at the mirror. Now, based on what I see, I know all I have to do is to make it straight to go in there. So I start turning it how I want it to be to make sure that it's straight. It's just that the more you practice it, you'll figure it out. But it's just always making sure that you are looking at the trailer to see how it's going, and making sure you're always trying to get back underneath it, not taking too long to get back underneath it. Okay, let's say I was trying to back up, right? And then I figured out that I messed up. Look at where my trailer is. It's kind of off. I'm gonna hit that truck, and I'm like this at this angle. Then the question is, at that point, what do you do? How do you make a correction? So I told you guys, whenever you are making a correction, make sure that you are always on this side. Just pull back forward as if you were coming in. But as you pull back forward, you are trying to get back underneath. Because if you look at where I am and where this place is, my truck needs to be on the other side, not at this angle. It needs to be on the other side. So as I pull up in such a way that I'm going this side, but as I go this side, I'm also trying to get back underneath the trailer. So I pull up in such a way, like this. You see? I'm pulling up going this side, but I'm pulling up trying to get underneath. And as I do that, look, it opens up to go back like kind of the setup we had before. And then at this point, I know that I need to turn this side to try and get back underneath that trailer, right? So I go like, I'm now trying to get back underneath that trailer, and then I'm like, okay, I need to push it this side a little bit. We are doing the same thing like we did before. Push it this side, and then when it's there, I need to be underneath it. So I try to go back quickly, as fast as possible, to get underneath. And as I do that, you see, it's going in there. Even though I'm not yet underneath, I'm holding my steering wheel like that, because I'm getting underneath, right? And so I look at it, and then at this point I can even look at the mirror. I'm trying to still get underneath. You see how I'm trying to get underneath? I'm trying to get underneath, and at this point I know it's at that place like that, right? What do I need to do when I see it at that angle? I need to, as if I'm going in straight, but I need to make it go this side. So how do I do that? I turn just a little bit like that. So we go like that. I'm pushing this side, and then as it goes, the other one comes that side, and then I get back underneath. As when you learn that that point of getting back underneath, it will help you a lot. Take it slow, and then learn that part of getting back underneath. And there we are in our hole. Take it slow, give it time to respond, but don't take too long getting back underneath. So they ended up giving me a pre-plan well, not a pre-plan, a load from Hazlet coming to Arlington. So that is nice because my pickup,
Arriving at Williams-Sonoma, Arlington on the right.
my pickup is also in Arlington. So I'm gonna drop this, go do my pickup, and then head back to Hazlet. William Sonoma is the name of this customer. So it looks like this place is jammed. So hopefully I find a place to park my trailer, because the lady at the gate told me it's jammed back here. Well, I should be able to find one. And then when I was coming in, somebody else stopped me and said, hey, make sure you park where the 300s are. So I'm gonna make sure I do that. But then he's like, don't block the JB hands because they are loaded. Some of them are loaded. So like I can really park close to this guy, but this guy is not inside the fire lane. I don't have enough space. Then this JB hand, whoever parked here did park really nice. I wish they had moved it closer. Well, let me go and see if I can find a better place. So I've parked my trailer in a good spot, but somebody blocked in the empty they've given me. This guy here, thankfully it's a JB Hunt trailer, so I'm just gonna have to move it back and then get mine.